Hi guys, so today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my advice to white people. This is just a list of basically things that white people or any non-black person shouldn't do. I was really inspired by Dear White People that just came out on Netflix, and if you haven't watched that, I really think that you should. And let's get into the video. The first thing that I thought of when I sat down and made this list is so many people, and a good majority of them are white, have come up to me and asked me if all black people wear wigs or wear weaves. Stop asking me if all black people wear weaves or wigs. Like, stop asking me that question because I don't know. Next thing is, stop. This also goes along with the weaves and wigs. Stop assuming that any black individual that wears a weave or a wig is trying to be white. I've heard that so many times, that black people get weaves and wigs because they want to be white and they want to have white people hair, but a bitch just likes to switch it up. Like, we just like to have something different, and it's much easier to throw on a wig or get a weave than going through the whole process of straightening your hair, curling your hair, or whatever. Stop coming up to me after you've fried yourself in the sun or in a tanning bed or got a spray tan or whatever. Don't come up to me and put your arm next to mine and tell me, oh my gosh, I'm almost as dark as you, because you're not. You're not. No black person wants you to come up to them and be like, oh my god, I'm almost as dark as you, because you're not. The biggest thing, if you are not black, stop fucking saying nigga. If one of your parents is black, I'll give you a pass. But if you're not black, don't fucking say nigga. I don't care how many black friends you have that are okay with it. I don't care how many black dicks you've sucked. I don't care about how many black girls you've been with. I don't care about how cool you are with black people. Don't say nigga, point blank period. If it's in a song, bitch, you better hum that shit. Don't touch my hair if you don't ask. If you don't ask to touch my hair and you come and touch me, you might get fucking punched. Don't touch my hair. Like, if you want to touch my hair, be like, oh, Monty, like, your hair looks so cool. Can I touch it? And I'll decide, nah, you can't. Or, I mean, I don't care. Go ahead. But don't just come up to me and start touching my hair. Don't do it. And so many of my friends say the same thing, especially with natural hair, like afros and things. People always want to come up and dig their fingers into it, and you do not understand how long it takes to get an afro to that nice, like, halo, perfectly symmetrical, nice and even, and then you're just gonna come and shove your fingers in it? No. Don't touch my hair unless you ask. Stop asking every light-skinned person if they're mixed. Stop doing it. Not every light-skinned person is mixed. If you go back and look at my sibling tag, my brother and my sister are light-skinned. I'm brown-skinned, but the three of us all came from the same parents. So, mixed where, bitch? Like, that's just how melanin works sometimes. Sometimes it comes out a little more pigmented and sometimes it comes out a little less. That doesn't mean that we're mixed. Bro, this happened to me so much in elementary and middle school because I was either the only black person or one of the only black people in the class. So whenever we talk about, like, Black History Month or, like, anything that has to do with the black experience, everybody in the class looked at me to answer the question or looked at me to talk about it. Stop looking at me to speak for all black people, because I don't. I don't speak for all black people. I speak for myself. That's it. Don't look to me to speak for every black person in the world. So many white people do this all the time. And I mean, some of y'all are woke as fuck. Shout out to y'all. But some of y'all are still asleep. This country is just full of institutionalized racism. And it's so bad that some of y'all don't even realize that you're being racist. And then get offended when somebody tells you that you're being racist. So many people try to negate the whole Black Lives Matter movement by saying all lives matter. But here's the thing. If all lives mattered, then there wouldn't be a Black Lives Matter movement. Do you see what I'm saying? If all lives matter, if all people were created equal, we wouldn't have this fucking issue. Everyone wants to say that all lives matter, but it's obvious that they don't. Because black men, women, and children are still being shot in the streets by police officers while they get off with a slap on the wrist. And it's ridiculous. I have seen so many videos where mostly black men are being attacked and shot down in the streets or brutally beaten for no reason. And everyone always wants to say, well, oh, they shouldn't resist. But they don't resist. Like, I've seen so many people getting gunned down and beaten because they simply asked, what am I being arrested for? Asking what I'm being arrested for is not resisting. I can sit there and allow you to put me in handcuffs and go along with everything. But the second I ask what I'm being arrested for, you tell me I'm being arrested for resisting arrest. But I wasn't resisting in the first place. You started arresting me before you even told me what I was being charged for. If the police officers don't tell you what you're being arrested for, asking why you're being arrested is not resisting. My best friend's calling me. Hey. I'm recording.
What are you recording?
Advice for white people.
That sounds like a very long video.
Right? I'm gonna stop talking about that topic because that's a topic for a whole nother video, because I could go on and on about the whole Black Lives Matter movement. So we're gonna save the rest of that for another video. And as you can see, my dog decided to join me in the background. So there's that. Here we go. This also has to do with police. Stop trying to negate a person's reasonable fear of the police. Any person of color has a valid reason to fear the police. You may not, because you're white and they don't come after you like they come after us. But guess what? When you see people of your skin color constantly being gunned down and brutally beaten by police, the natural reaction is for you to be scared whenever you see a police officer. I can be doing nothing wrong. I can be driving the speed limit. I could have my seatbelt on. I could be doing everything right. And if I see a police officer, I still get scared. No matter what, I still get scared. When I'm walking into Wawa and I see a cop, I get scared even though I'm not doing anything. Again, that's for another video. So we're going to keep that at that. Stop trying to invalidate a person's fear by saying, well, not all cops are bad. That's your favorite thing to do. Not all white people, not all police officers. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Yo, if you start off your sentence with, I'm not trying to be racist, but whatever you're about to say is about to be racist as fuck. So you just might as well just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. Just don't say it. Because if you have to start off your sentence, well, I'm not trying to sound racist, or I'm not racist, but no. Oh my God. I've seen so many Trump supporting, conservative, right-winged people say this so many times. Whenever they see a person of color, whether they're Middle Eastern, Hispanic, Black, whatever, you always want to say, go back to your country If you don't like the way it is here, go back to your country. Little do y'all realize, this isn't even your country. You guys don't belong here just as much as we don't. Your ancestors, guess what? Guess what your ancestors did? Do you know? Do you know what they did? They came over here, raped and pillaged thousands, hundreds of thousands of Native Americans to steal their land. And then guess what? Y'all really have the nerve to tell people to go back to their country. The only people that should be telling people to go back to their country is the Native Americans, because this is their land. You have no room to tell anybody to go back to their country when this isn't even your country. And lastly, the last thing on my list is basically, you need to check your white privilege. Okay, you're making way too much noise right now. Hold on. We're going to have to turn the volume down. The last thing I have to say on all of this, for right now at least, is just check your white privilege, because you guys might not think that you do, but you have it so much easier than the rest of us do. And that's just being honest. Y'all have privilege that you don't even realize. That's really all I have to say, you know? Just check your white privilege. Privilege. I cannot say that word because I don't have privilege. Oh, I could say it then. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a thumbs up down below. As usual, subscribe to my channel or whatever. I try to post new videos once a week, mostly on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. I'm trying to keep it going. I think we're doing pretty well for right now. I have like a schedule and everything, so I'm trying to stay on top of my shit. Follow my social media down below. As I always say, definitely follow me on Snapchat. I fucking love Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. I post straight fire. Not straight fire. I mean, sometimes it's a little crisp, but it's not fire. But you know what I'm saying or whatever. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I follow her on her Insta. Then later, you know, I slid in her DM.